It's cold outside and we need to warm ourselves up with a hot bowl of soup. So today we're going to make a white bean and vegetable soup. It's comforting, it's cozy, and it'll warm you up on a cold winter's day. So join me and let's make some soup. Okay, so we have a Dutch oven here. If you don't have a Dutch oven, you can just use a stock pot, right? I'm gonna put some olive oil in that. We have this heated already. And I chopped a large onion, so we're gonna add that. Ooh, now we're talking. As soon as I hear that sizzle, it's like, we're cooking, right? Yeah. So we're gonna saute this a little bit till it gets slightly translucent. And then we're going to put the carrot in. The reason I do the onions first is, to me, sometimes it seems like the onion doesn't cook all the way that I want it to if I drop it in with all the other ingredients. So I usually just cook it off a little bit to soften it slightly and then start with the hard vegetables. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're looking fantastic in here. Next up, we're going to put carrots. You can do a cup and a half, whatever you like. And we're going to start to soften the carrot. Wow, this is looking good. The carrots are caramelizing a little bit. We got some celery, naturally, right? Carrots, onions, and celery. That's the basic of a lot of good soups. So let's cook this down a little bit. Okay, so I have this over medium heat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crush some garlic in here. And one great thing about using a garlic press is I don't have to peel the garlic. You just throw it in there and let it rip. And the skin comes out just like that. So we're gonna just stir this around. You don't want to put that garlic in too early because it can burn. So I'm gonna drop in some zucchini. I love zucchini. This is one of those soups, it's like a dump and go kind of soup. You can put in anything you want to. Also gonna put in some fresh thyme. This is thyme that Eric grew in his container garden. And it smells fantastic. You can do this to taste. Wow, it looks really good. I think I have, what, about 2 tablespoons chopped thyme. Eric chopped that for me. Oh, this looks so good. So let me get the chicken broth. So I'm going to drop in a couple bay leaves into our soup here. I got 2 and a baby one. And we're going to go ahead and put chicken broth. Now, if you want this just to be vegan, go ahead and use vegetable broth. I'm using chicken broth. But yeah, if you just want it totally vegan, use vegetable. So I have 8 cups of chicken broth here. We made this out of Better Than Bouillon. That's my favorite. So we're going to add that in here. I'm going to put maybe 7 cups. That looks like the perfect amount. And I also have some Sunny Paris. This is from Penzeys. I really like this seasoning blend. You can use whatever kind of seasoning you want. This basically has purple shallots, chives, green peppercorn, French basil, tarragon, chervil, bay, and dillweed. You can use Mrs. Dash, whatever's your favorite. What I really like about Sunny Paris is it has a tendency of cutting the chicken broth taste like you know, the commercial chicken broth, even though Better Than Bouillon is my favorite, but at least the seasoning sort of enhances it so it just doesn't taste like Better Than Bouillon soup. So let me grab the beans. So we have this over a medium heat. It's sort of gently boiling. I have 3 cans of drained white beans. We're gonna go ahead and put those in there. You can put in whatever kind of white beans you like. These were just great northern beans. Ooh, it looks good. So we're gonna let this simmer maybe a half hour, 20 minutes or so. And just before we're getting ready to serve it, I'm gonna put some spinach in here. The spinach only has to cook for a minute or 2. It cooks that fast. We'll adjust the seasoning, maybe add some salt and pepper depending on taste. And we're gonna have us some delicious hot soup. So we'll be back. Okay, so we've been simmering for about 20 minutes now. The soup is looking really, really good. We don't want to overdo it because I don't want to mush up the zucchini. So I'm going to go ahead and put some cracked black pepper in here. I tasted a little bit ago and the salt level seems fine to me. Salt to your taste, right? And season to your taste. So I'm going to I got 1 bag out. Here's another one. I think I put another little piece in here. There it is. Find it in a bad way, right? So I have like 3 cups of baby spinach. We're gonna put that in here. It's only gonna take maybe a minute or 2 for this to wilt down and cook, so to speak. Ooh, it looks really good. We got the beans here, we got the spinach, the zucchini. Wow, looks amazing. So let me get a bowl so we can take a taste. This looks incredible. You can put up some tomato. If you want to put a can of diced tomatoes, you can do that. I wasn't trying to make it like a tomato vegetable soup. Ooh, it looks so good. Got beans and all those vegetables. Wow, that looks amazing.
You got a little broth in there, Boo-Boo?
I got broth in there.
It's a soup.
So we'll take a taste. So I got a few saltines to go along with it. One of the things I can say is you could add tomatoes, like I said, to this. I didn't because I didn't want that acidic tomato flavor. Wasn't making like regular vegetable soup. I wanted the vegetables and the beans to sort of balance out together. That's why I left the tomatoes out, but you certainly can do that. It smells so good. Let's take some of the broth. I mean, adding that additional seasoning really cuts that commercial broth taste, and it makes it taste a little bit more homemade. Let's see what we got here. It is outstanding. One of the things I can say is the zucchini and the carrot and the onion really bring a great vegetable taste to it. But when you add in the beans, it gives it that heartier end to it. So it's not just this vegetable soup, and it doesn't necessarily have to have meat in it. The beans bring that heartiness and makes it more filling and satisfying. And the spinach just adds another layer of texture to it. It is so good. Ooh, my nose is running. For a cold winter's day like we're having, make you a pot of this soup. and maybe eat a grilled sandwich along with it. It is really, really good. This definitely gets my thumbs up. You want to try some, Eric?
Sure.
Okay, come on over. It's my bowl, but I'm sure you could stand eating out of it.
Gotta get my own spoon. Haven't seen this on the dollar menu at McDonald's, so it must be good, right? Cheers. Lots of good vegetable flavor, obviously. Broth is tasty. And I'm not really a bean fan, but ow, I just bit my side here. The beans blend in really nice, so I definitely give it a thumbs up here. It's really flavorful.
So cooks, if you want a nice, comforting soup for this cold weather, this soup is fantastic for that. Lots of vegetables, lots of different textures with the spinach and all the hard vegetables and the soft vegetables with the zucchini. And all the flavors of these things come through in the broth. So I think it's really fantastic. You're gonna love it. If you like this video, please subscribe below. Leave me a comment and a like, and don't forget to hit that bell so you'll get notifications of our uploads. Also, check me out on my website, amylearnstocook.com. The recipe will be up there, printable, searchable, all that fun stuff. And you can see me on social media at Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. Facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook is my Facebook group. Come on over and join the discussion. We talk about cooking, kitchen gadgets, mixers, all that kind of stuff. You can also catch me on Instagram at Cookin' with Amy. This is so good.